61st Secretary of State, Connie Lawson.
To all of you, and Ryan, thank you very much for that kind introduction. I have a few things I need to share with you tonight, and I'm encouraged that you're here because it is people like you who take the time to share of your time and treasure, take the time to contribute and volunteer. And it's people like you who make a big difference, not only for your community and our state, but our country as well. That I have always been passionate about our democracy and our citizens' important role in it. And equally, I'm committed to the integrity of the process. So protecting the rights of voters and ensuring integrity throughout the process is just one of the reasons that I'm so passionate about my job as your Secretary of State. And it's also why I proudly supported our photo ID law. And that is also why last year I championed election reforms that increase transparency and accountability in the process. And with the support of the legislators here in the room, we did achieve the most significant election reforms since photo ID. Well, March the 16th of 2014 has marked 2 years since I've been appointed as your Secretary of State, and it certainly has been an honor to serve. And in that time, I've traveled this state. I've traveled over 40,000 miles, and I've been to all 92 of Indiana's counties at least twice, and many more times than that. And I have to say, one of the things that I have enjoyed the most is visiting high schools like I did today in Columbia City to teach students about financial literacy so that they are better prepared to make smart decisions as they begin to take on new responsibilities and enter the workforce. And I talk to high school students about budgeting and prioritizing their spending and the importance of savings and how to balance their accounts. And I tell them about how credit cards impact their credit score. And I tell them about a girl that I met who's a recent college graduate by the name of Robin Beck. She is now learning the hard way that she should have lived like a student when she was in college, and instead she lived like a professional. And now that she's a professional, she has to live like a student because she racked up so much credit card debt. And it wasn't for student loans and books and tuition. It was for spring break trips and going out to eat with her friends and nice clothes and accessories. And now she's got a good job, but she's responsible for all the things her parents always paid, like rent and gasoline and other expenses. And a large portion of her paycheck now goes for the debt that she racked up having a good time in college. And my team and I are also visiting senior centers and community groups to help protect seniors from con artists that prey on their nest eggs with investment schemes. Here to make you aware of the questions you should ask and aware of what the red flags might be. You know, in September in Marion County, Indiana, I witnessed a sentencing hearing. And if you ever wanted to see a furious 90-year-old woman, you should have been in the courtroom when Thomas Redmond Jr. was sentenced. He stole $580,000 from 10 victims who he went to church with. And many of them were widows and some were in their 90s. Well, I was certain that this 90-year-old woman was going to get kicked out of the courtroom because she was warned more than once by the judge, but she just couldn't stop shouting obscenities to the guy that stole her retirement. And it is funny, but it's sad because this poor 90-year-old woman will never have the opportunity to earn that money back. So as long as I'm Secretary of State, I will work tirelessly to educate Hoosiers and try to protect them and their life savings. And I'm focused on making our office the most open, honest, accountable, and responsive in the state. And as President Abraham Lincoln said, I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. But I need your help.